know you've made it to the most important place you need to be this evening. All the way back. That's how you know you've made it.
Try to tell me that I've lost my way. Can't trust the way I felt. Just got to be light in the shade. What's the sky without a fighter like a dead? And all we think we know's just in our way. Whoa, I tell you, you're bound to lose your life. All I can do is like the way you take the tone from my head. Whoa, to the reaching out my hand. Let the fire help you understand. Take the torch from my hand. Can't tell the love lost in your eye. All through the sky they're playing so bright. I'm looking on, but you won't let go. All I can do is like the way you take the torch from my head. Whoa, see the reaching out my hand.
Yeah! Oh, good evening,
thank you.
Waybackers. Good evening, Waybackers. Welcome to the show. Yes. Okay. So let's get a few things out of the way. We are running the live chat, so please jump in, join in the conversation. Let us know if you want to make fun of me or the band or the show, or if you have some really good questions, that would be super awesome. There is a donation link in the descriptions if you are so inclined to support live music, tonight's band, and the Wayback sessions. However, if you're enjoying the show and you're new to the program, please, by all means, consider subscribing to the channel. It's free after all. That would be awesome. So we do have a bunch of super fans on tonight. I do see that we have a fan piping in from Vietnam. Yes.
Nice.
We have them all
What's
over the
going
country
on?
right now. Woo. Yeah. No, it's happening. This is live. This is real.
Love Vietnam. I've been there.
Yeah.
Great place. Amazing.
Great place. And yes. So we do want to, before we get into everything with the band tonight, you know what? As we have talked about this season, we have the Wayback Foundation in full swing. It is a 501c3 nonprofit. And you know what? Mr. Tom in Vietnam, he was a big part of helping us to realize that. And tonight, I would like to announce that we have received our first $1,000 contribution to the foundation to move forward our programs, in particular our youth programs that we want to bring in. And that is courtesy of the Beers family, Charlie and Andrea Beers, and they're coming out of New York. Woo! So, this is all over the place.
Yeah!
Yes, all over the place. So, without further ado, I'm sure I've missed something. You know what? I'm sure I've missed something. And you know what? Those lights are going crazy. Let's slow those down a little bit.
That's good.
I want to welcome Mississippi Nova into the house. Good evening, band.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome, guys. You know what? Let's go through the quick introductions real fast. On the left, we have Robbie on guitar. Yes, we have Jamie on bass.
What's up?
And we have Dan
What's
on the
happening?
drums. What is happening, man?
Yeah, we're happening,
So
baby.
good that
That's
you
what's
are
up.
happening. Okay. So, let's just jump into it. What I have heard and what I have read is that you guys are all from Mississippi.
You'd be correct.
Look, okay, so
Got
I
it.
I
Outer
landed.
space, Mississippi, though, not
Oh.
in the United States.
Oh man,
Common misconception.
and we're gonna get into outer space later. I love that, Jamie. Okay, so maybe we're not all from Mississippi.
No.
No,
Not
okay.
at all.
So how did the band meet? How did you guys come together? Tell me something about this, because it's important.
So Jaime and I worked together, and we met there while John, the original drummer, John Goodwin, shout out. We started the project and pulled Jaime in kind of a couple years in, just went from a 2-piece to a 3-piece. We talked a lot of music at work. We fell in love. I mean, Citrus Clouds, I think we were, yeah. we were, I don't know. I had to shout out Eric because I think they were the band that kind of brought us together.
Yeah,
from
man.
the local scene.
Definitely Citrus Cloud, another local project. Shout out to them.
You guys were even a 4-piece for a second, right?
Yeah.
Recently, well, after we met
Yeah.
at work and it gelled, and then Dan came into the picture.
That's a little further on down the line, but
yeah. In
Okay.
the timeline of it,
I was present for that.
Well-
that was my brother. He was
Right.
was coming in with the guitar. Yeah.
So we met Dan right before the pandemic, and basically tried to cut this whole album during that, and then essentially we ended up, pulling his brother in for a little trial, and then just didn't work out. But hey, that's just how it goes. We had a good time doing it though, and his name is Nick.
Fantastic musician.
It was cool. It was fun. It helped me out, man. I liked it.
I wanna jump on something here with this hulking beast you have behind the drums tonight.
Mr. Dan Curry. Dan Curry.
Mr. Dan Curry.
This beautiful man over here, this beautiful specimen.
Look, I want you to tell me a bit about, it's kind of a two-part question. Your influences as far as drumming, but, how has that impacted the style of what you do? Because the influences that we all have as musicians aren't always exactly what is going to drive the way we perform.
Sure.
What's up?
Well, I started off loving classic rock, The Who, the Beatles, Zeppelin, all your classic ones that you get on, any classic radio station, and from there, I got into Sabbath, and then from there I got into hip hop, and then from there back into Sabbath and Zeppelin, because you always go back. Always go back to Sabbath and Zeppelin and the Stones and all that. But then most recently, past few years or so, I really got into funk and James Brown, and I started researching who John Bonham's main influences were.
Yeah.
And I got into Buddy Rich, got into Clyde Stubblefield and Jabo Starks, his drummers, James Brown's drummers. And, you incorporate those type of things into the playing. Bill Ward's the same way from Sabbath. He has a swing to what he plays. He's putting ghost notes and all that kind of stuff. It's just not your straight beat. And, I like to play my style, but to fit what we're doing as well, so we can collaborate the best that we can.
Yeah. Well, it sounds great, and you are a monster back there. And I want to ask you, out of all those drummers that you just brought up, who would you most identify with? I would, if you were to ask me who you most identified with, it would be Animal from the Muppet Show. But I might not be accurate.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely correct in that. Yes, in that reference. I have many people in my family and not my other family right here that would attest to that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I mean, man.
Well, look, you know what? Let's keep the show going. And Robbie and Jaime, I can't believe that you let me call you Jamie all night. I'm a little bit.
No, it's fine.
He's got like 8 names.
Okay.
it all.
Well, we're gonna. You know what? Don't you two think that you're out of my crosshairs tonight? We're coming back to this. But before we do that, Waybackers, how about more music? Mississippi Nova, you got some more tunes?
I think we do.
The show is yours.
Let's hit it, guys. You ready?
Yeah.
Letter to her yesterday. Oh yeah, she's my up when I'm down. When I'm down. Hey. No, she ain't ordinary. No, she's just right. She's just right, alright. Woo! Lord knows I love a woman. Lord knows I do. Lord, I love her to the bone, love her to the bone.
Thank you. That's it. We're done. Yeah, we'll take it down. Let's do that.
Intertwined deep in the hollow, and I know it ain't right. How we gonna find this round of tomorrow? This round of tomorrow. History has been controlled. What's beyond the news? Seek the truth. Now or never, like the fuse. Now or never. Your love is just like the desert in wintertime. Hope the devil holds your hand as you slip into the sand. I can only handle so much. What's there to do in this world? Twice the people, twice the pain. We got to change our status quo. Got to change. Your love's just like desert in wintertime. I hope the devil holds your hand as you slip into the sand. Your love's just like the desert in wintertime. I hope the devil holds your hand as you slip into the sand.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, this next one's called Recycle.
Bloodsuckers creeping all through the night. Nosferatu minds running wild. Recycle the teeth in your heart. There's nowhere to hide. No. Their teeth be sinking faster than stone. Slowly cut you down, down to the bone. Recycle the teeth in your heart. There's nowhere to hide. Oh. My thoughts are sleeping, just like my blood. Never-ending reasons just cling to life. Recycle the teeth in your heart.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, man. That sounds so good, you guys. That sounds so good. What do you think? How do you think that set went?
Good.
I liked it.
Yeah,
I liked it.
you were okay. Yeah, no, it sounded pretty
It
good.
sounds and feels great. It's a pleasure to be here.
It's-
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. No, the feeling is mutual. You know what? And I know that Studio B is killing it over there, from the audio and video side of things. So I think this is a perfect time to check in with Studio B. Studio B, can you hear me? Down the hall?
A little
two doors
bit.
to the left?
Yeah.
A little bit.
It's quite. No, I'm just kidding. It's all good. Let's see. If
So,
I,
hey, what's
let's
going
see.
on in Chit Chat Land?
Hey,
You have
everyone.
anything to report?
Let's see. So I'm curious what Doreen said that got retracted.
Oh.
Doreen, what in the world might you have said?
I
Really love the lead
Controversial.
singer's voice. They are all terrific.
Thank you. Thank
So I
you
don't
very
know
much.
if it got deleted and then she repeated it, or but that was funny.
That
we
was a
ha-
PG version. I
It was a
guess.
PG version, exactly.
Yeah. That's,
Let's see. We have you have a super fan, Christine, because Eric asked, "Where are you guys going to be playing?" And she said they're going to be at Last Exit Live on 4-1.
And see, I always love
There
it
you
when
go.
the audience takes over my role and I don't have to do
Thanks,
it.
Christine.
So yeah, no, you guys
We
are
love
playing,
you, Christine.
You guys
Love
are playing with
Christine.
Banana Gun on the
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, right?
Woo!
Like
At-
Banana Gun,
at
right?
Last Exit. I mean,
Yep.
geez.
That's awesome.
We're stoked.
That's awesome.
Can't
Yeah,
wait.
Super stoked.
it's going to be
Super
a banging show.
We got 2 shows basically lined up. The next one is this Saturday.
In 2 days,
in
3
two-
days, something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Something
At
like
Timeout
that.
Lounge
Yes.
in Tempe for Laura's birthday. So we're stoked with Noonday Devils and Wormfur, a couple of our homies,
man.
and then but April 1st, Last Exit Live. Those
Yeah.
are our 2 upcoming gigs. So.
Awesome.
Be there.
Okay.
Excellent. I've got a shout out for Deb Thompson. It's her birthday. She's our nonprofit coach. So happy
Yes.
birthday, Deb.
Yes,
Yeah,
Deb. Thank
Deb.
you.
Birthday.
Woo! Your
Birthday
help.
to
Woo.
you.
Yes. So let's see. We just have a lot of clapping hands. They think you guys are hot. The songs are hot. Let's
I
see.
know they weren't talking
Everybody's-
about me. The songs, right? Yeah.
Andrea says, Dan reminds me of Cody Scott Willis from Murder City Devils / Big Business / The Melvins.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Yes.
Highest honors, man.
Right?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. Woo. Thanks, everyone.
Awesome. Okay. Well, thank you, Studio B. We will check in with you a little bit later.
Wonderful.
So, you know what? Real quick, there was a bunch of other chatter there, and I do want to, Tom Stater in Vietnam, thank you very much for getting us where we're at. Martin Suggs, Marty, you know what? He plays in a band called Jaffe's Descent. And you know what?
Great band.
Thank
I really
yeah,
like.
great band. And 2 things. Marty, thank you for your comments. Would love to talk to you off air or on air with your interest in the foundation and what we're doing with all the youth programs. But I am pleased to present that, announce, I don't know, March 26th, the Wayback Sessions is having our first live show at the Rhythm Room. And it will be with Jaffe's Descent. It will be with a little band called Og. And it will be with Chrome Rhino.
Chrome Rhino, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Stacked
So
lineup.
it's going to be a banging show, and hopefully everybody will be there. But you know what? Let's slip back over into Mississippi Nova right now. You know what, Robbie? You're my target, man. Yeah,
What's up?
I like to talk gear.
Let's do it.
Okay, so you've got an SG. It might be the best designed, best playing, best tone guitar on the planet. And maybe not yours, but maybe all SGs.
Right.
That's just my
I've
humble opinion.
Recently found that, that might be.
that I'm right.
You could argue
You've
that.
recently. You can argue it. Yes.
You look foolish, but you can argue.
Okay, Jamie, Jaime, it's not your turn. You step back, Tiger. So you know what? You play the SG, and then you play the Fender, and I'm like really confused, man.
I know. Well, I've always been a Fender guy, and
Oh.
I just recently picked up the SG, honestly, and
Okay.
perfect gigging axe, and
Yeah.
I'm really digging it. But yeah, just I always lean towards Fender.
Okay.
That
Well,
was my first really electric guitar, so that's the telly.
It
so, yeah.
happens that way. We won't hold that against you or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
But no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You know, I love
no.
Fenders too. I can't play them very well, but I love them. You know, you have to have one because all my heroes play them. You know, except for my one hero, Tony Iommi. I mean,
Right.
you know,
Love
how could you
Tony.
ever do anything without an SG? Anyway, so what are you playing now?
This is I'm not sure. I think it's a Kingston.
Okay.
I picked it up off Craigslist, like all my other guitars, and it's
It's a fun
amazing.
guitar.
It's from the '60s, and it's a baritone, so it's just has a little extra scale length.
That's
deep
what's
and
going on. Now, you know what?
helps for this next one.
Would you quickly let our audience know, for those that might just go, oh, it's another guitar and it's a baritone and there's a difference. Can you quickly explain to them what that means?
I mean, I don't even know the technical, but I know the scale length. The scale length is longer,
longer, yes.
than a standard guitar, and so it's
Yes.
closer to a bass, maybe. You
It's
know,
deep.
I think it's kind of like a hybrid type
yeah,
of thing.
it's in between there, and
Yeah.
so it definitely has some new things, new capabilities.
Yeah.
You know,
So you know what? With you guys, I've read a bunch of articles about you, and I like to stop short at dealing with comparisons of sound and tone and other bands, because as a musician, I don't like that conversation. I think it's foolish. I just don't think it matters.
right.
It all comes down to, with a band, who's in it, who's playing. There's so many variables and factors that lead into the way that you are going to sound. However, there was one comment that I read that stuck with me, and it was space blues. And I hadn't exactly heard that before, and that I wanted to see, how does that term resonate with you?
You know, we would like it to resonate more. I think it fits, it can work. It's
can-
kind of like a Gibson being the best guitar. It's like, you can argue it fits.
Cosmic grunge, I've heard.
Yeah,
Cosmic grunge,
We're
yeah.
still trying to figure out exactly.
And you know what?
it
It
all
doesn't matter. You don't have to
Yeah.
put a name to it. I just really liked that whole, Space Blues.
It paints a picture, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
It does. And one that maybe you haven't had painted for you before.
Yeah.
And I think that was why I attached to it, because I read all these other names of bands and styles of music, and I'm like, yeah. I'm not gonna say that.
Do you
out
think
loud
it
to the-
fits? Do you think it fits?
I
now?
do.
Okay.
I do. And you know what? I'm a big fan of Fuzz and Wah.
Oh.
And you, yes, you.
Yeah.
You are
Constant.
You're a big
It's
fan as
constant in
well.
the project. Yeah.
And we have a mutual friend, Mr. Daniel.
Yo,
From Warm Fur.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Saturday
Danny.
3, yeah, Danny.
Yeah. Oh,
And
Love
he,
that
he
dude.
might he might be the biggest expert on Fuzz that I've ever spoken to.
Surprisingly, that's one conversation we haven't gotten into, so it'll probably never ending. But
So that's where you just cut me off at the knees, because that's where I was heading with that thing.
Saturday,
I'm like, you must
Danny,
have.
we're talking Fuzz, man.
He's got the best sideburns in the business.
Oh, dude, he's got a lot of the best things in the business, man. Danny is an absolute gem of a human and an ultra talent. I'm happy to call him a
Love
friend.
that guy.
Yeah.
Happy to call him a friend. Okay, well, you know what? I thought we were going to start a conversation about you and Danny talking about Fuzz and, getting into what that whole thing means. So.
I wish.
Well, hey, you know what? More tunes?
Let's do it.
The show is yours, boys.
Before I know that I said everything that I meant before. Caught fire on the way to the grave. Mona Lisa can't take its place. I found room to fly your crooked views. Just step back while I light the fuse. You'll say my name before I go. You'll say my name before I go. Get back, it's time I sent somebody to go. 10 times I told you that you never know. I'll find a way. I'll find a way. Yeah. You'll say my name before I go. You'll say my name I'm gonna take the long way down. Before I go, I'm gonna take the long way down. In this game where no one wins, trail the sun through the crawling streams. Don't give up on your hopes and dreams. Step to my caravan, head towards the promised land. Try to be a better man, or the one who does what he can. In this game you can't understand, the answers hide in another land. Step to my caravan, heading towards golden sand. Keep your eye on the boundary line, looking on, the sun will climb. The shining light as the path unwinds, you hold the goal within your soul. Step to my caravan, on the path to eternal dawn. Gallivant singing, the streams of time.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, man,
Thank you.
man. Okay. So you guys know what this means? You know, can I just call you J-Dog or something like that? Like, what are
Chan,
we? What are we
man.
doing?
Chan.
Chan.
Usually everybody
Chan.
just calls me Chan.
Chan. Ah, I haven't been inducted into like the inner circle, you guys.
Oh, well now, welcome.
Well, thank you. I'm glad to be invited.
You know what a name is, right?
Dude. Oh.
It's the noise you got to make to get my attention.
Okay, Chan. So you know what? you know who's up next? It's gonna be you.
Oh,
No,
nice.
it's you. Yeah, no, this is how this works, man. There is a rhyme to a reason.
Oh, wow.
I think isn't that what they say? So you know what, real quick, and we can check in with Studio B, but I know that, Martin was digging the SG, Robbie. I know
Thank
that
you, Martin.
Kent Renicky was digging the SG.
Faded SG, baby.
Oh, yeah,
Bargain,
yeah.
bargain.
There's
Go get you one.
Another one here in the studio. They
Oh,
are.
yeah. Oh,
It's
yeah.
great.
I see it. Oh, yeah.
And you know what? That show of yours on April 1st with Banana Gun is a Panda Hat Presents.
Yes.
So, Audrey, I did want to throw that out there. You are
Shout
correct.
out.
It is. It is. So, okay. Here's how this is going to go next. Yeah. this is-
Tingly.
So, Jamie, Jamie, Chan. Did they just keep you in the middle of the stage because you're so awesome?
I don't know about awesome.
Yes.
Hype man.
Maybe another A word, but
Also,
I just
yes.
can't help it.
Man, you know what? You bring the energy. You're so much fun, and you know what? You're not anchored to a mic like Robbie, so you get to be, just like doing your thing, doing your thing. So this is gonna get to a point, I promise. Kinda, but we're gonna do a segment. I haven't done this in a while. People seem to like it. We're gonna do the rapid fire segment of the show. Yeah.
Oh, no.
And we are gonna start on the left with Robbie. And then we're going to work around the room. It's going to go Robbie, it's going to go Chan, it's going to go Dan, and we're going to do this, and then it's going to land on something.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to start easy, and then kind of, we'll take it from there. So just right off the top of your head,
Okay.
Let's go with this. Robbie, favorite guitar.
Telly.
Chan, favorite color.
Purple.
Dan, favorite band member.
John Bonham.
So you played in a band with
He was our previous drummer. That was our previous.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Do you mean this band or every band
in this
ever?
band, in this band.
He
No
just
comment.
avoided that one. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man, you let me die on the vine on that one.
We know.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right, all
Now
right.
we-
It's Chan.
We're going. We're going. Okay, we got.
is. No.
We got that out of him. Okay, so we're back over to Robbie here. We're going to let's say savory or sweet.
Sweet.
Dan, Metallica or Megadeth.
Metallica.
Chan, golf or hockey.
Hockey. What?
That was a good one though.
That was cherry picked
Okay.
right there.
Yeah.
Chan, did you get with him before the
Ooh.
show?
Here's the thing that I'm going to get into. We've never done a sports segment on this show. Like, it is not what this show's about, but I'm about to kind of do one. Now, here's what I found that I was like, I don't get it. I need to know more, which is not what I say about the sport thing. So I understand you're a Yankees baseball fan, you love Green Bay, and you're a Tucson Roadrunners hockey fan. Like, can you explain yourself?
Well, the Yankees and the D-backs.
Oh, there's like, I'm not buying that, but whatever. Okay.
Well, yeah.
I buy it because I'm from Phoenix, but I don't understand this thing you're doing.
Green Bay because I sucked at video game sports all my life. But I remember hanging out with all my cousins one time at their house, and they let me play Madden with them, and tried the Cardinals, tried the Cowboys, everything. It was not going great. It was not good. But, get the old cheesehead on, and then all of a sudden I'm winning. So I'm just like, heck yeah. Packers for life, baby.
All because of Madden.
Yeah.
All because of Madden.
Nothing to do with football. Nothing to do with football.
See, I just learned that. I never knew that.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's what we're here for,
like
guys.
it.
That's what we're here for.
I never knew about the Yankees, and I'm from Massachusetts. So.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's-
That's why I didn't bring it up.
Yeah. You learn something new about a guy.
Yeah, so that might change things a little
Yeah,
bit.
I'm switching to Robbie.
So you know what, Chan? So I was when we were, when you guys were playing that last song, was that Recycle? Or no, Gallivanting.
Gallivanting,
Yeah.
yeah.
Lots of Geezer Butler lines coursing through that one.
Yeah.
Like I felt that way backers Black Sabbath, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, you take influence from them as well.
Yeah. So, how do I put this? When I actually started playing with them, it was only supposed to be for a month.
Yeah.
I borrowed a bass from a good buddy of ours, Tyler. Shout out to Tyler. And I started playing. John heard me play, and he was like, "Hey, man, just join the band." So I was okay, cool. But originally, I actually played lead guitar in death metal projects. So that's where all that influence
Really?
comes from. That's why I play the bass the way I do.
For
'cause I'm
real?
not a bassist.
You know what? You know what it was really like in the early days. It was like the Who. Like he was Entwistle, man, on that thing, just all over. And I'm just like a simple guitarist, and it was a 2-piece. And then he came in.
Well,
so
it's
that
like
was,
when you have those soloing other components.
Yeah.
Like that's what you have to have in a power trio. And everybody knows over, the whole life of this show, I talk about I'm a sucker for power trios. There's something about it. You cannot let anything go. And when you have three people basically soloing through it, bass, guitar, drums, and working it out, it's like there's no room to hide.
Right.
You've got to be, and you have to be present. You've got to be bringing it the whole time. So you know what, you guys.
He does.
Oh, no, he does. That's why, we've gone off on this tangent there, Chan. So, you know what, you
we,
guys.
we let you stick around.
It worked out.
No, it was, yeah.
So you guys released an album in 2019, self-titled,
Yes.
Mississippi Nova.
Yes.
And then you just released last year, you were releasing a bunch of singles and the whole album is out, The Desert in Winter. Can you guys talk a little bit? And by the way, Waybackers, you can go and find that on all of your favorite streaming platforms and on YouTube, my favorite place to be. Go and check them out. Go and check out their website. Go and find them on Instagram and Facebook and wherever you go and do your social thing, they are there. You will find them. But I want to know a little bit about the difference between those two records.
Right. So there's a noticeable difference.
There is.
And, it went from, I think a lot of it was obviously the members like we got into, like it's just the three of us bring a whole different vibe and things, and that is not good, not bad. It's just what we,
It's just
different.
what it
Yeah.
has kind of come to, and ultimately the first album was a blast. Both albums we recorded with Chris Muley, local guy, and shout out to him. And the first record was kind of we just the original drummer was leaving at the time, so we just like let's just get it done. Let's just say we made some tunes, and then we got it done, and it was rushed, and it was what it was. It didn't feel rushed in the time, but now after making an album during the pandemic, we're like, that was rushed because we had all the time in the world. So I mean that, and then
and to just add to that too, it's like it was definitely a big Robbie-esque kind of like album, like and that's really what drew me to the project. Why I wanted to try out, even though it was only for a month, and I finally stuck around. So that worked out for me, but definitely just came in to do some filling in, right?
Yeah.
And
you had just joined like
Yeah.
when we were tracking that pretty much. So.
and then John, bless his heart, he had to do some other things and part ways, so
It happens.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
happens,
it
and
was
he knocked it out,
good.
and we're truly grateful for that. But definitely, it was just one of those situations where I would say we didn't all collaborate creatively as much as we could have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, then that leads us to another album in the future.
Oh,
So
many.
I mean, that's
we got tons. Of
many,
material.
tons of them. All right, Waybackers,
waiting.
you heard it. There are tons of albums coming. Love you guys. So happy to have you in here, but I'm not quite done.
It's a pleasure to be here.
More tunes,
Absolutely.
please.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Show is yours.
Maybe if I've lost my way when the sun shone red, and I got you there on my mind, I'll be keeping strong, sure on my way, 'cause I'll be the one to keep you warm, save your love for me. I'll be the one to keep tearing on like the sun cuts into the sea. Maybe if I've lost my way when the sun shone red, and I got you there on my mind, I'll be keeping strong, sure on my way, 'cause I'll be the one to keep you warm, save your love for me. I'll be the one to keep tearing on like the sun cuts into the sea. be the one to keep tearing on like the sun cuts into the sea. Come home with the sunrise in your eye. Sunrise rider. Hey, hey. I could climb one mountain a day, but I'm looking at a mountain range. Sunrise rider. Hey. Sunrise rider, just fade away. Sunrise rider, just fade away. Sunrise rider, just fade away. Sunrise rider, just fade away.
Thank you, thank you. All right, so next one's called What Kind of Love?
What kind of love do you think I have? Daddy long gone, oh, to the break of dawn. Hey!
You guys.
This is my voice over
Hey,
here.
lads, yeah. You know what?
It's all
so
good.
we'll take care of that. It is all good. We'll take care of that. You know
Roll.
what? Waybackers, we're going to break in to the party for just a second. We're going to let these guys catch their breath and get their voices and, deal with their headphones and, all this sweaty stuff going on in here. This is pure rock and roll. This is Power Trio, pure rock and roll. So, you know what? I want to check in with Studio B one last time in case there is something that we've missed. Is there anything, Studio B, that we need to catch up on in there? Studio B?
Hey there.
Hey, is there anything going on out in Chit Chat Land we need to catch up on real quick?
There was a great comment before the last set. Nikki had said, I think it was, I don't think she called him Chen, but if you go any
She called him
lower,
Jaime.
oh, Jaime, okay.
Okay.
If you go any lower, you're gonna split those pants.
Just might.
That's my wife.
Just
That's my wife.
Ah,
Based on the comment.
nice.
Based on the comment. No, it's great. Thank you, Studio B.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Let's see. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Tim Ray says, "Dang, can't wait to see them live at the Last Exit Live on 4/1." with
That's right.
banana. And he literally does
Can't wait to
the
see you, Tim.
emojis,
Yes.
the banana and the gun.
And then,
Yeah.
of course.
I didn't even
Yeah.
know that there was. Oh, it's a water gun. How
Because
cute is that?
Tim Ray is clever.
Yeah.
Tim Ray of Ironwood Guitars.
Yeah.
we're gonna do some stuff together.
Shout out to Panda Hat Presents.
Yeah, always,
yeah.
Audria.
Awesome guys.
So you know what? We've come to this part of the show, guys, and you know how this works. And what I want to do is kind of recap a little bit. We've got a show coming up with Mississippi Nova on Saturday the 12th at the Time Out Lounge, and then
Correct.
the big one with Banana Gun there on April 1st. Of
Yep.
course, you can go and
not a
find.
joke.
It's not a joke. No. Did you?
Not
I
April
looked like I was joking. Like what made really a little bit? Like maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. I don't know.
I don't have my glasses on.
It is not a joke, Waybackers. Be there at the show. You know what? Next week we have Atlas Past coming in here. We're really excited to get those guys in. And then the following week we have a band called Koza. And I'm not sure how many people out there know Koza, but Koza won this year's Alice Cooper's
Oh,
Christmas
nice.
pudding competition. And then they played with Alice.
Oh, that's cool.
Back in December. So we have Koza coming in here, really excited because these kids are like 17 and 18 and killing it.
Killing it.
And I was not killing it like that when I was 17. I mean, I was playing music. I mean, that's what I called it. Anyway, really excited.
Yeah, right. We can relate.
Yeah, really excited to have those guys in. And then coming up after that, we have some good friends of mine, A Casual Divorce. Very
Oh,
excited to
nice.
get that.
Jared's
Oh,
awesome.
he is awesome. All of them,
Yeah.
Spencer
I mean,
and
they're all
Rachel,
great,
like
but
the
I
whole
know
thing.
Jared.
Yeah. So Waybackers, please stay tuned. And again, if you're not, subscribed, please consider doing that. You can find us on all the social medias. You can find Mississippi Nova on all the social medias. Let's see, have I missed anything? Yes, I have. I've been missing what I think is my favorite Mississippi Nova tune. And I think we've come to that point in the night where we're probably wrapping things up. Probably. Maybe. You could like Chan, you kind of scare me
Will we?
sometimes.
Oh, what?
Well, but then sometimes you're kind of lovey, and I don't know how to take you yet.
Sour
But we're-
Patch Kid.
We're working.
Yeah.
Sweet and sour.
There you go.
So there's one tune you guys have yet to play tonight. I'm hoping that it's coming up next because I consider it my favorite. And maybe it'll happen and maybe it won't. And maybe it will hopefully happen. And I'm going to say, guys, play one more tune. May I have one more tune?
Which one you want?
I want the one. You read the mic. Come on.
Got it.
Yeah, you do have it. I can feel it.
How does all hate happen? It tears the world apart. Say the things that you mean straight from the heart. you free. Yeah. Plant the kindness and gather love. 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 Oh. Some people say, get what you pay. But I know it's all that you show. Some people say, you get what you pay. But I know it's all that you sow.
Thank you.
All right, you guys. Look, I just want to tell everybody out there that's watching, sometimes dreams do come true. Thank you, Mississippi Nova, man. That's what I was looking for.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks,
Much.
Adam.
Yes.
Thanks, Kat. Thanks, Jacques.
Yeah, absolutely.
AKA Jake.
Thanks,
you guys,
Jake.
thank you very much for
Appreciate
being
y'all.
in tonight. You know what, Waybackers, we have gotten to that point in the night where we are going to, walk out of the venue and turn on the house lights, kick the beer cans out of the way, and throw up some tunes as we all high five and slap backs and talk about what an awesome show we just had. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
All right.
Slapping backs.
Hey, I'm coming after your back. Waybackers, stay tuned. We'll be back next week. Remember the April 1st show with Mississippi Nova and Banana Gun? And you know what? That first Wayback Sessions Presents show at the Rhythm Room, March 26th, with Jaffe's Descent, Og, and Chrome Rhino. All those bands can be found on the channel. We will see you guys next week. Thank you very much for another awesome week. Woo!
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
For tuning in.
You guys rock.
Good show, guys.
Thanks.
Woo! How's that feel?
That was fun.
Yay! Okay.
I like this.
Says PKGL.
Yes.
That's the name of that song.
Plant kindness, gather love.
Lots of you clapping. Tim.
That was awesome.
That's awesome, man. Well done. You guys sounded so good here tonight.
Great.
Thank you.
Oh, good job.
My wife talking about looking.
everybody. I think it was sounded really good. I think it sounded great to me. And we did record it. It could be mixed down. That's what YouTube. Those were hot there.
You got a little propane going out there.
Yeah, no, dude, it's great. I really, you know what?
I thought it sounded really good.
Yeah, totally.
As you can tell, I'm like the late.
It didn't sound like this. It didn't sound like this. Like, I mean, I guess there is something about just that whole sucking in.
Alright. I mean, we look, they recorded it, we listened back and we're like, man, they were always up against these things, so. That's why try to keep it consistent. Brings us out.
Okay, yeah.
Like,
So not thrash, but
like, and deathcore even. Or like,
even going way heavy. Okay, yeah.
like I had a mainstream
Okay, no, that makes more sense.
That's all my moves.
I'm more of a thrash.
Oh no, and that's what I grew up on. So like when I was 16, 14 was I was learning how to play guitar, so ska was big because that's what everybody was.
Yeah.
Either that or punk, right?
Yes.
And then that segued into punk, and then when I actually started getting my chops up, that's when I fell in love with Megadeth. So when you asked that question, I looked at him and go, yeah, you like, you would like Metallica.
See,
over
the funny thing was that question was supposed to come to you, but then I had redone it because I wanted to go into that sports thing from the hockey.
Yeah.
That's
You
just
switched the metal
that's-
guy and the
I
sports guy.
I did. But I had seen this. Like I was, it's just the way the research came back.
Hey, it's all
It's
good.
just what happened.
Hey, how do I get these? I don't want to
Mess with your
Oh,
mics. I treat them with respect. And liable to fucking one.
Shelby. Shelby had surgery.
No.
You may, man.
I always
Refrigerator. Yeah, no.
Get it out.
Refrigerator.
I owe you $5 for the end of what
Yeah, it
kind
was
of
a
love.
big negative.
James Brown fight.
Is that what he did?
Yeah, he would dance over the guy with his Imagine James Brown doing this and he looks like
And then and I was we smoothed it up.
Oh, for sure.
It'll make you laugh. Anyway.
Awesome though. But yeah, no, like.
You're doing it. Waybackers, thank you for another great week. We will see you next week. Cheers.
Yes, a beer.